Welcome back. Returning and new subscribers. Which side is this side? Welcome, loves. Approaching new moon in Capricorn. Okay. So let's dive into these energies, okay? To clear up whatever has to be cleared up. So when you begin these manifestations, or some of y'all will be doing your manifestations tonight for this new moon in Capricorn, okay? So when you get there, you know what I'm saying? You're not carrying anything of the old into this newness of planting the seed of stability. You know what I'm saying? So stability, integrity, honor, maturity. You know what I'm saying? Pure divine manifestations in connection to lessons learned, wisdom gained. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what the energy is, and whatever we got to clear up, we're going to clear it up. I am so glad we did that 555 message prior to this too, just so that way that energy doesn't seep into this reading, okay? And as you already know, if you are in the chat, be mindful of what it is that you're writing into the chat, because this is a portal. Anything that you write in the chat will manifest. So make sure you are reading the room, reading the energy of the room, this here portal, the space, the room, okay? Not even a room. It's more expansive than that. You know what I'm saying? But yes, read the energy, read the vibes, be mindful of what it is that you are typing into the chat. Welcome, beloved. Okay? Because anything that throws off the energy is a form of distraction. Okay, we are in that time where, you know what I'm saying, we are shifting from an old paradigm into the new, and there's going to be so much that attempts to, you know what I'm saying, keep you stuck in the past. But that's not going to happen here. This is why, you know what I'm saying, we have this space, this portal. You feel me? All right. So anything that's not in alignment to this shift into the new paradigm, that bum, that butt to your yas is going to be out of here. Afuera que va. Pa fuera que va. It's out of here. Okay? So let's get into these messages, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay? Everybody in here, if you on this channel, ain't none of y'all supposed to be broke after this shit. Okay? Straight abundance, straight wealth, generational wealth. But most importantly, most of all, divine health. Welcome, Shell. Divine health, so you can enjoy this generational wealth that you are planting the seeds for. All right? It's legacy season. Okay? I ain't playing. We're going to clear this shit up. Yeah. Yes. All right. Angels and ancestors, spirit guides, infinite creator of all, Mama Universe, Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, spirit guides, ancestors, protectors, warriors that guide and protect me, gods and goddesses as me in this day and age. Ashe, 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 ashe. Let's get into it. Where's the collective at this time? The collective in their energy. You could tell I'm a fire sign, boy. Love me some fire. Love me some fire. I love incense. Follow Santa Ola. You and your energy. Where is the collective at this time? Approaching new moon in Capricorn. Let's clear this up, beloved. You know what we do. You know what we do. Archangel Daniel, let's roll, baby. Roll. Two deers. Where is the collective at in this moment? Approaching new moon in Capricorn. Magician in the mirror and Archangel Michael. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Archangel Gabriel. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Right here, you got 5335. Magician in the mirror, huh? Magician in the mirror with Archangel. I almost said, I was about to say him, Gabriel, but it's Michael. Michael and Gabriel are here. Okay. Yo. Okay. Approaching new moon in Capricorn is, yo. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's at the top? Adjacent possibilities, many different doorways, many doors opening. Doors that you didn't even know were doors are opening. Okay? Doors you didn't even know what doors are opening. Right now. Right here. Right now. Welcome, beloveds. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see. Let me look a little bit further into this. You and your energy. We put Michael right here where he belonged, where he was at. Magician in the mirror. The magician has to do with manifestations. This is why we are doing this message approaching the new moon in Capricorn. Because some of you are reflecting on situations, okay, that you're finally releasing. Yes, you love what you love. But there comes a moment in time where you have to release, even if you love this situation, this person, this idea, if it is no longer serving you, because it keeps you in this constant struggle of anxiety, depression, struggle, doubt. It's something that it's not for you. Because more than likely it's connected to a tradition that no longer serves you. And that is more than okay. Why is it okay? Because you have recognized it, you have reflected on it, and you said, okay, I know what it is. And once you know what it is, now you can come up with the solution. Okay? Let's see where you're at in regards to this magician in the mirror. Where's the collective in regards to this magician in the mirror? The magician in the mirror, there's a Hierophant and an Empress reflecting back and forth. You know what I'm saying? There's some form of reflection happening here between a Hierophant and an Empress. Fire and water. But let's see what this energy is. What is this? The base chakra. Speaking of planting the seeds. Speaking of planting the seeds. The root. The base of it all. But this also has to do with one's sexuality, one's main portal of manifestation. Speaking of the Hierophant, there you go right there. And there go that 15 once again. There's been a lot of temptations, but is it in alignment to your spiritual path? Because where you're being asked to go in the seeds, you're being asked to plant this new moon in Capricorn. And we'll do that video tomorrow. Okay? It must reflect all four elements: earth, air, fire, and water, and your soul, spirit. 5. That would be you applying the wisdom from the lessons learned. Okay, tell me more about the base chakra here. 531. Closing out. 10 of Swords. 8 of Swords. the self-sabotage that some of you may have been thinking, is this something that someone else is doing to me? No. It's more so having to do with, this is what you thought of, and this is what happened. This is what you thought and felt, and now it's being reflected back to you. The candle just went out, 10:16. It's time to put that to rest, 4 of Swords. Okay? 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. 16 is a Tower. The Tower moment was destined. And for some of you, this Tower moment came in as soon as you began to put in the wisdom you've gained from the lessons. Yo, some of you, what I'm doing right now, the way I'm breathing, is somebody who can breathe underwater. Someone can breathe underwater. What's this here regarding them and their energy, Spirit? 15. It's 15. What's 15? I mean, we know it's the Devil card, it's temptation, but at the same time, obviously, this showed up about 4 times already. Entreat, longing, desire. But his servants approached and said to him, my father, if the prophet had told you to do something great, would you not have done it? How much more should you do it when he tells you? How much more should you do it when he tells you, wash and be clean? If the prophet had told you to do something, to do some great thing, would you not have done it? Huh. Mm. 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 Hmm. Mm. Whoa. Okay. That's 2 Kings chapter 5, verse 13. Now, I recall in these past few messages stating, y'all hearing messages, but are you taking action based on what resonates? Hmm? With this 5 of Swords coming through here, some of you have discussed what has resonated with you, with those who don't have the eyes of your vision, or even thought about doing so, instead of having a conversation with yourself. Others of you have heard the message, but are still pondering on taking action. If the prophet had told you to do some great thing, would you not have done it? If you know it's great for you, not good, if you know it's great for you, and you know the result of taking that action and result to what is great for you, would you not do it? Base chakra, conflict and defeat. You're in a very sensitive position here, y'all. And I mean sensitivity in the most powerful way. Look at this. It's the Eight of Cups. I didn't even peep that was at the bottom of the deck, Saturn and Pisces. Walking away from what no longer serves you, emotionally withdrawing. This is the action. Withdrawing, yes, emotionally. Some of you have done it physically, but you still got pictures in your phone of this person. You still got things in your home of this person or this situation or whatever. The Magician in the Mirror is also an 8. I said you're in a very sensitive position right now. There's so much going on from what it is that you're detaching from here that had a very deep impression on you. And you're sitting in between this deep impression of something you have to let go of and the abundance of manifestation flowing into you. You're right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it. Everything that you're praying for and you have been asking for, if it has been delayed, it's because there's still something connected to you, attached to you, that is not it doesn't align with what it is that you asked for. And some of you are asking for things that are you're worth more than that. You're being asked to manifest and ask for more than enough generational abundance. Not right now. Let's get one more here. Suffering in silence and the waiting game. Some of y'all really have to hear this message right now before we go into that new moon in Capricorn. This ain't a game, y'all. You're running out of time. Saturn is about time and space. You're running out of time here when it comes to what you're truly asking to be manifested. That has to do with your heart. Not the lowest chakras, but what you've been thinking about. Your heart space. Because this that you're asking for connects to bliss. So put it this way. What you're asking for, right? Do you feel bliss from that? And bliss, what is bliss? Okay. It's a state of being that is connected first and foremost to the divine, where you don't need anything. You can literally just sit in a position or just going about your day for an entire 24 hours in this state of bliss, feeds you with the food that you thought you might have eaten, but you didn't eat all day because you are just in this state of awe and wonder. You're just filled with the essence of divinity, of holiness, being whole. You don't require anything. So whatever it is that you're asking for, this is what I'm saying about this Capricorn energy, new moon in Capricorn. If this was your last moment to manifest whatever you want, is that what you're doing right now? Or are you doing just enough? because it'll clear this out completely. If you truly ask for what it is that your heart has been voicing to you, the whispers. Now, some of you may have had quite a journey or a challenge where you ask for something or you decide this is it, and you go on through your day and you recognize that ain't it. Be easy on yourself. Allow yourself to go through that process so you can weed out what's not supposed to be there. Have your moment where you are experiencing, okay, I want this, and fill it out for the next 24, 48 hours. You want something more? That's okay. Let that go. You have already experienced that just within the feeling of it for that moment. You want more? Change that. You know what I'm saying? Edit that. Edit what it was that you're asking for. Let's get an angels and ancestors message advice regarding this. What's the advice for the collective regarding the magician in the mirror, the root chakra, conflict and defeat, 5 of swords, and suffering and silence, 9 of swords? Because it is through the root chakra that you're going to be manifesting as well. That's your strongest point. That's where you're planting the seeds. So, oh man. All right, y'all. Advice. That didn't even come out, but this did. Enjoy success and happiness. Man. Woo! Shit. Just got the chills. What the fuck? Man. Okay. Yo. Mm, 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 mm. The advice from the angels and ancestors is enjoy success and happiness. It ain't say nothing about it's conflict, defeat, this suffering in silence. It say get your ass and go get happy. But whatever this is that's going to bring that eternal happiness is what you have to focus on. Retreat and recharge. How do they get here? How do they get here? Approaching the new moon in Capricorn. How do they get there? How do they get there? What do you suggest here? Embrace the energy of peace. Broken arrow. And release the old and rest. That's how. Trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. A lot of you have been seeing a lot of different animals, whether insects, birds, you know what I'm saying? Cats, dogs, different types, whatever you've been seeing, even if it's on TV, giving you messages. So, okay. The deer showed up, right, on the screen over there. Let's see what the deer's message is, what you're being guided to do. Where is it? You're being guided to no longer stand in the shadows of fear. Begin today to allow yourself to be seen. What you seek is there to be found. Take inspired action in a leap of faith towards your heart's desires. What else are you letting them know here? Let's see. To assist them to trust their instincts to go bigger than big and it's just go bigger than big. What's this? What's the advice? Beautifully so. The eagle. Leadership, spirituality, and clarity. Those are your key words. When it comes to this new moon in Capricorn, as you are preparing for your manifestations, you want to have at the forefront of your mind leadership, spirituality, and clarity. Because you are being guided to let go of emotional attachment and connect to divine inspiration, flying high above the restraints of yourself and society. Look for moments of truth and act upon them. From your elevated vantage point, balance, harmony, and joy can be easily found. Okay. 2727 just showed up on the timer. Let's look at this. 2727. Rediscovering yourself is what this indicates. 99, rediscovering yourself. Rediscovering yourself. Okay. Thank you, angels and ancestors. Let's continue with our message. What is helping you? Okay, what is grounding you? Dragon of the North, earth element. What is grounding you, providing with focus at this time in regards to Spirit's message here? What is grounding you to provide you and providing you with focus at this time? What is the energy regarding what is grounding you, providing you with focus at this time? Appreciation, another 15. I mean, in true Capricorn fashion, hey, rediscovering yourself, the rose out of the bushes, appreciation. What's going to ground you and provide you with focus at this time is appreciation. Let's see what this is. Appreciation of what exactly? We have here the garden and the gate, double that 15, that's a 30. Garden and the gate. Are you going to walk through this or are you going to walk backwards? What is this appreciation that is grounding and providing with focus at this time? What is all of this? We have the Eight of Swords that came out. You already encountered the lessons that come with you moving from fear. You know when they say, do it even while you're afraid? As you rediscover yourself, that's not even going to be a thing anymore. You're doing this with faith and knowing. Moving forward. You have become a gem, which means that you have gone through a great deal of pressure. Fear what? Fear what? New moon in Capricorn. Do not sit here and plant seeds in the state of manifestation with the energy of you doing something and doing it while you're afraid. Absolutely not. Appreciate those moments and those lessons that you've learned when situations didn't fully blossom because you were doing it from a space trapped in fear. You are who you are right now because you walked through that door. You walked through that fear. There were many doors. You already saw jinx and possibilities. There were even doors that you walked through that you didn't even recognize that were showing you what you feared the most. But you see, the universe has a way of bringing you into a space without you even knowing that you are actually in a position where you are trusting in the unknown. What else you got going on here as far as what's grounding them? Because it's clarity of this being trapped in fear. You appreciating those lessons because it taught you to stand your ground. It taught you to stand your ground. Your willpower. This is Mars and Leo. Your fighting spirit was in connection to your willpower. This is what they're telling you to begin to appreciate. Another 15. Yo, on some real though, what is it with this 15? Seriously. I'm gonna go. Let's go into the hidden worlds about this 15 situation. Okay, what's this 15 you got here moving on? That's a 6. 6 of Swords, beautifully so. You got, yeah, you got the 5. Yeah, the other one, the other sword energy in connection to the 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy, which speaks of I know. The only one that didn't show up will be the 7 of Swords. Okay. We're not calling it in. I mean, it's not necessarily that we're not calling it in because depending on which deck we're looking at with the 7 of Swords, it does speak of you moving forward past the conflict and defeat because you're more aware of the situations that you've encountered in the past. What's the hidden message regarding 15? Hidden worlds? What's the hidden message here? What's the hidden message regarding 15? Fucking secret. You got to be kidding me. Yeah. The secret, the unknown, mysteries and wonders. You know what I'm picking up on? This is why you're being asked to manifest from a space where you have all the support you would feel as though that is necessary to bring this to fruition. Because the mystery is, it's really up to you. How are you going to utilize this energy? Because Capricorn is I use. Are you going to do it from a space where you are in authority of yourself? Or from the old paradigm where there are things in society that are in authority of you and you are making decisions and manifesting your life based on what society indicates as success? 40. Child. Ooh, let's look at this. We walk through this world, and so does she. Mind you, this thing here, it ends on page 115. You know what? We walk through this world, so does she, by our side, releasing to us the understanding that we can measure with our minds at any time. We claim we wish to know, that we desire to understand the reasons and the ways of the universe. But the truth is, our minds can only connect so much and understand so much from a human framework at any given time. So she holds the entire mystery that is us within her hands. And from them flows just enough to keep us seeking, questing, yearning, and searching. It is not a deliberate withholding, but a way of measuring out experience. For to release entire knowledge of the Akashic records and of all souls into one being would be to disrupt us to the point of madness. So, know that there are unknowns. Accept that there are secrets. Focus instead on the laws you can work with. And accept the wonder that is the presence of the soul's multiple selves, lives, expressions, and know it is a fragment of a greater whole. This is why we have a lifetime after lifetime. This is why we experience so much. This is why you have suffered and struggled and learned and let go and finally come to a place of compassion within yourself. The totality of your magnificence will not be lost and is known when we return for a time between the lifetimes to the home of our souls. She holds the secret and you hold the key. And you are discovering more and more with every breath, with every step on this journey called your life. The illumination of this card. I am whole with the mystery that is my existence. I will explore and discover, yet know that there are greater secrets and other lifetimes in which to explore them. The secret. The message regarding this number 15 that constantly has been showing up in so many different ways, which is connected to the card that represents Capricorn, the devil, the life you've lived. And in that Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, it represents it beautifully. Where in that point of darkness is where you find that key. What is faith without the truth? What is faith without asking those deep questions that only the universe within you will answer? But you must first ask. Ashe. Ashe. There was this article I was just looking into about the Kabbalah and the keys that ties in perfectly, well, connects beautifully with this message too. Let me see if I still have it up here somewhere. I do. The Kabbalah and the two keys. The two keys. I'm going to read these two paragraphs here. In all ages and in every land, a clime, there are progressive souls whose spiritual vision pierces the murky clouds of dogmatic illusion with which priestcraft and statecraft have ever sought to obscure the sun of divine truth. These bold aspirants to esoteric wisdom have the courage to burst the fetters that chain them to the lifeless creeds which are forced upon a benighted world. They free themselves from the thraldom of prejudice and from that servility to popular opinion. They intrepidly turn their faces from the blackness of the dead ages to knock resolutely at the door of the temple of knowledge. They realize that only within the sacred precincts of nature's sanctuary burn the altar fires whose light produces the shadowy illusions which are believed by the multitudes who worship them to be the only reality. And they learn that this sanctuary may be unlocked only by the use of two keys. And in speaking of the Hierophant, it's the Hierophant that has those two keys: the gold and silver key. King Solomon's temple has two doors, so also there are two doors to its oracle. He would enter either must possess their respective keys. The door on the right is only open with the aid of the golden key. That of the left requires the silver key. These same two keys with which the outer doors of the temple may be unlocked will also open the doors of the oracle. But the keys that are turned from right to left in the outer doors must be turned from left to right to unlock the inner. Ay, 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 ay. They're saying to pull one more message. This is a chapter of the astrological signatures by C.C. Zane. Let me pull another message from the hidden worlds when it comes to these keys. It's wild. Excuse me, sorry. Not sorry. Whoa. Okay, the relics of Lemuria is here at the bottom of the deck. And then we have water spirit coming through here. But let's see, in regards to the hidden message of 15 and the two keys, because remember, this is what came through clear as day when it came to your current energy and manifesting. You'd have the Hierophant with the number 5 and the Empress with the number 3. Okay? This is about you being abundant, giving birth to this new life. Regarding the two keys, in connection to number 15, the life the collective has lived, that it showed them the ways of appreciating themselves here, standing their ground from positions where they may have been trapped in fear. Another 15. Give them another message here regarding those two keys in alignment to the appreciation of the journey for themselves. So that way when they manifest, they're manifesting based off of cosmic, infinite abundance, not just right now or just enough. Right now, right here, you got returning home 44. With the tree of life, tree of souls. Because the portal is open in connection to the Lyran Nebula, where there would be energies connected to advanced souls or advanced energies for you to even manifest at a much more rapid rate. This shit about to get real magical. That's all I'm gonna say. What's the message here regarding the two keys? Yo. She said, you You got them star energies, that cosmic frequency coming in, 22 for you to build. Now, the reason why you're being asked to, in this message, to move in this way, is because you have already been building, for some of you, the last 22 years. And this would be opening day or final draft. It's given more so the energy of releasing the product. Yes, it's a new moon energy, approaching a new moon energy where you plant the seeds, but is really giving the vibe of a full moon energy right now. Let me see something here. Let me see something before we even look at that. Let me see something. Where we at exactly right now? 16 degrees. The new moon occurs at 20 degrees. So let's look at 16 degrees. Hold up. Wait. Come on, give me the degrees. Is all I'm looking for. So as I'm looking for this, it's just pulling up 2020, 2011, 2020, 2011, and 2009. Okay, just saying. Completion from whatever occurred, or you know what I'm saying? Something that may have started around that time for you. But let's look, let me go into Capricorn 16 degrees. Dinosaur bones discovered while digging. Purpose marks the spot. A mixed up approach, fusing together components that do not match. Doggedly pursuing straight intent, yet you're wide open, unwittingly, to whatever will show you a different picture. Tremendous karmic backlog, oppressive and detailed. The soul's record kept strictly in mind. There's no freedom here. The future does not dawn. However, redemptive hard work is immensely powerful, harnessed as what must be done to achieve a goal you've barely glimpsed. Something great is possible if all assumptions are cast away and the direct evidence of deep experience becomes centrally there. So, okay. Capricorn 16. That's Cancer energy. Something is happening right now. Let's look at this insight card. I'm like this. Mm. Come on, source. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay. 78, 79 pages. From which mystery does insight arise regarding the keys that you now have, okay? From the life you lived. From which mystery does insight arise? From what place do the words flow? And how can we connect so deeply that we write up the stars and their secrets? Perhaps we would do well and be the wizard between the worlds who draws down the energies of all that is above and somehow weaves it into this world below, combining all that is celestial with all that is terrestrial. In those moments, when we connect truly, deeply, we can literally become the link between the worlds. And through us can flow a pure and clear energy, a wise energy which can guide and comfort and enlighten, a compassionate energy that can see beyond difference and find communion with those with whom we share this remarkable world. It is time to connect deeply and find the quiet in between time so you, too, can take up the pen and write, sit quietly and connect, and feel the flow of the energy that is the proof of your belonging, not only to this world, but to the worlds that lie beyond the sight of your eyes. You are one who can share the knowledge. You can write of the stars. You can understand the power of the pen, of the words that flow, and of the magical tools you can gather about you. This is a time to grow stronger in your magical work, to learn how to use the scrying ball, to work by the soft enchantment that is a candlelight, to turn your gaze towards the stars and draw down the wonder to reveal what others cannot see in your works. Be the wizard who creates the bridges between the worlds, alchemize the seen and the unseen, and let the wisdom pour through the pen and into the words that will flow out of you. Illumination. I am an instrument of the divine, which pours through me and into the world. I am an instrument of the divine, which pours through me and into the world. I am an instrument of the divine, which pours through me and into the world. Remember, these are the keys you have right now. That's the mystery behind the 15. Okay? You're no longer in this cage of fear. And for some of you, this cage had to do with certain situations or people that has become intimidated with you standing your ground because you finally recognize, I am that I am. You have your head on your shoulders. You have begun the process of bringing heaven to earth. Yes, you have. Let's continue. Look at who's here. The green man, Osiris energy, rising energy surge, fertility, in the path of the gods. And the secret of Camelot, the authority of spirit. You now have it. You now have the authority of spirit. You now have the authority of what you read in certain texts. Ask and you shall receive. You have that authority. It is through your words, whether if it's verbal or writing it down on paper, do both. And if you can write in cursive, with this new moon in Capricorn, use a pencil. Don't use a pen, use a pencil. Okay? That is connected to Saturn, Capricorn. Use a pencil as you're doing your manifestations. And honestly, whenever you're doing any manifestation, use a pencil. Okay. Because it'll help you to connect to the essence of materializing what's in your imagination. Yeah. And as you write it out, say it out loud what it is that you're manifesting. Look at this. Moving on into the light. From releasing the old and resting, you see the leaves falling, autumn energy, releasing the old and rest. Some of you are about to live an effortless life, a luxurious life. That's what you want. Who don't want that? You know what I'm saying? If you just wanted just enough, this ain't the channel for you. I love you, but nah. Nah. This planet is abundant to be just rolling around here with just enough. Your current thoughts. Let's see what the energy is. Let's clear this energy out. Whatever it was you were trapped in fear about, I want you to take your deep breaths. And as you're inhaling the appreciation of those lessons. Because it brought out the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the High Priest within you. It brought out the Starcrafter. It brought out the connector between the heavens and the earth. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And so it is. So it is. Beautiful. Your current thoughts and perception. What's the energy? What's the energy? What's the energy? Your current thoughts and perception. And so shall it be. Yes, intuitive. Your current thoughts and perception. You have attachment. Let the truth be spoken. Some of y'all still attached to certain things, certain people. Let it be known. But let me tell you something. Tell them something. Child. Is it in alignment to your cornucopia, which is your blessings and the many doors that are about to open up for you? Because if that's a no, then it's time to let this go. Because it'll keep you here, trapped in fear. And these seeds that you're planting come this new moon in Capricorn will not be connected to blossoming abundance. And that's not what you're here for. That's not what you're here for. What is this? Show me the energy surrounding this attachment here. Let's clear this up. Dragon of the East, air element. What is this? This has to do with your finances. We have woman holding the coin, but this also is the Queen of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy. Some of you are still attached as to the way people have used you. Because in looking at Capricorn 16 degrees is connected to Cancer energy. And some of these people have to do with those who you felt as though were supposed to be taking care of you and supporting you, because that is your first contact when it comes to a dynamic of a soul tribe. But beloved, do not allow yourself to not be vulnerable and not experience the bliss that wants to enter your life through those lessons once you recognize what it was that you had to learn so you can remember who you are. The World card here at the bottom of the deck, completion of a cycle. This is what I mean about this is the perfect image of where y'all at right now, approaching this new moon in Capricorn. Are you going to choose the lack of awareness or what you've learned to move through and bring light into this world? This is you bringing heaven on earth. This side would be you remaining in the essence of dogmatic beliefs, not asking those questions, limiting yourself, seeing source outside of you and only outside of you, and you are an extension of that power. This is where you are at. It's time for you to decide here. Okay? It's time for you to decide. Look at these lotuses all around. Look at these lotuses that are beautiful and bright over this way. It's time for you. This is also showing, the womb space that you're coming out of, this rebirth that you're having. Okay? This is what you're being asked to look at here. Yes, it was a period where you didn't know what was going on, and then you recognized what was, and then you went through that dark night of the soul. But look what it brought you to. All right. Under that, you have Healer of the Ages. This is why you saw the message of the eagle come out. That as you are manifesting, okay, stepping into this new life, your key words are leadership, spirituality, and clarity. Because coming out of the age of Babylon, confusion, you're stepping into clarity, seeing things crystal clear, bright stars, Aquarius, the star. It's time for y'all to walk into the house of the water bearer, and it begins now. Ashe. Let's look a little bit more into this. What is this energy here? We have a 5. There's some form of attachment to a certain child. Look at this. Can y'all see this? I feel as though you can. Can you see this? Do you see that face? You see that? When you take that mask off, whatever is lurking in the shadows that is not designed for you, it's 11:11. It has no choice but to step away. But you have to use the powers of the cycles you've encountered. Okay, Cancer energy, the moon, polar opposite to Capricorn. You have to use these newfound feelings that are connected to the magic of you manifesting, that comes from that moon energy through all of the cycles. Listen, because with this cat here, you have access to see through many different realms. I'm also seeing someone see so many different as it said, different opportunities, different doors. Where there isn't a door, you can now see the door of opportunity because it's something you create. This message is asking you, approaching this new moon in Capricorn, to make sure you walking through the doors that is connected to you, wearing your authentic self, being your authentic self. What's this? That was a solar plexus. Show me this. Regarding their current thoughts and perception, passion ignited. Yes. Oh, yes. That's the Ace of Wands, the reawakening, the rebirth, and it's speaking of the root chakra. These two go hand in hand. Once you remove yourself, you know what I'm saying, through alchemizing the pain into power, because this is 14, temperance. Alchemizing the pain into power. You know what I'm saying? So you can stand your ground and take action as a spiritual warrior with your willpower from your heart. Mars and Leo, 7, because that's where spirit is. That's where source is. That's where your higher self is. For some of you, what you thought was passionate love, you had no idea. You have no idea. That ain't even cut it for where you going. That ain't even cut it. Not even close. You've learned quite the lesson here. 3 of Swords, Saturn and Libra. There was this post. What it said? Let me get it. Hold on. It said, what you're attracted to while you're broken will disgust you when you heal. What you're attracted to while you're broken will disgust you when you heal. I said, man. Passion ignited and attachment, current thoughts. That's confusion right there. Talk to us. Clear this up. Five of Pentacles. That's come on with this 15, yo. I'm telling you, yo. A 15 again. It's 11:15 right now. Appreciate it. Appreciate with them blessings, man. And you just, okay. So I see what's happening here. You're rising up, and there's situations in the past that left you out in the cold, right? It's very easy to be in that, you know what I'm saying, that F it nature or that FU nature. Only put yourself in that energy. Because when you look at it from a higher perspective, that bliss is going to have you say thank you for showing me what isn't. Look at this Ace of Pentacles right here. Prosperity begins. And you see these hands right here? It's the hands of the Most High. You see that seed? This is what I'm saying. Oh, okay. This is what I mean about some of y'all been planting the seeds the last 20 years. But Source has been covering it, waiting for you to ask. Because once you ask, you already see that this tree is fully blossomed. And that's the truth. 120. When the Sun and Pluto go into Aquarius, you're about to experience life that has a lot to do with the golden age. Is you are in the essence of you experiencing the golden age. So why move as though you in the bronze age? Shit. Speaking of star crafting and fulfillment of wishes, right under there. A fulfillment of wishes based on what you asked for. You asked for just enough, you're going to be fulfilled with just enough. But look at this, 11110 on the timer. Look at this. You're planting a seed. But the Most High is covering that seed for you because it's already there. What it is that you're asking for is literally already there, fully blossomed. This is what I'm saying. This energy is coming through as a full moon. $111.42. Woman holding the coin. 42. Y'all. Yo. Snoopy over there. When it comes to your rising desires and primal needs, Dragon of the South, fire element. What's the message here? What's the energy? Your rising desires and primal needs. What's the energy? The angel of love. A power unto itself. What's going on here for the collective? Now we're going to get to it. Now we're going to get to it. Now we're going to get to it. Primal needs, rising desires, angel of love. Man. The way this is about to show up is the same way. That card just all in my face. This is the Tower card. Speaking of 16 degrees Capricorn. Yeah. So love is coming into your life the love is about to shake shit up. That's what's happening. The angel of love is about to come through here. What's this? What's this Tower energy? Speaking of, divine reciprocity, material and spiritual prosperity. That's the foundation of this Tower. This could also be why you're seeing 616, 166. Just a few. What's the Tower here? Angel of love. Moving on. 166. Your ass. Oh man. This about to be something else. This is about to be something else. Throat chakra. You about to have conversations and communication that it can only happen once you appreciate what you've lived through. But if you're in a position of where you were, you're going to keep having these same struggles. You know what I'm saying? This disruption and connection to the angel of love, you're about to be gifted with something you love. And you know when you're in a position of love, the level of inspiration and motivation that comes with that. For your primal needs and desires, love is coming in, and it's coming in as a Tower moment. Some of you are asking for things that you want, but you're about to receive what you need. And it's something you never even expected. That's how blessed and highly favored y'all are. Where's this 1122? Where the Most High is coming through on some, I know you want to be humble, but I'm not asking you to be. I'm not asking you to be humble. I want you to ask for everything you want right now. All of it, whatever it is. That is also a win-win outcome for all involved, though. You're about to receive the final piece of the puzzle to assist you to move on. Whether that be, a down payment for a new home, car, whatever it is that you're asking for to move forward and to live an effortless life because you've been putting in this work. It's here. Notice that this is in the position of the South. And in the current position of where you are at, you and your energy, you have the Magician in the mirror with Archangel Michael that was at the foundation of it. This is what I mean. This is how blessed and highly favored y'all are, because the Chief Prince is coming up in this thing on some, I see why you asking for this, so let me get this out your way so that way you can focus here and go for that. But you definitely had to take this journey so you can see that what you was asking for before, that ain't for you. But now you know. Because everything that you are connecting to has to be connected to what you know, which is going to influence what you believe. Let's see how you really feel emotionally. Because as we're going through these messages, we are clear. Y'all feel the vibes. I ain't got to explain that to you. I ain't got to explain it to you, baby. My love. I ain't got to explain it to you. Blessings. Alana, welcome, beloved member. Ashe. Let's continue to raise the vibration. Okay. Push it out what no longer serves. Bringing in abundance, wealth, most of all, divine health. Perform miracles throughout the bodies of each and everybody within this message. Whoever views this message, I just got hot. I know the heat is on, but it ain't that type of heat. It ain't that heat. It's the Holy Spirit that pass through here. Yeah. Bring in these miracles. Clear their minds so they can be on that path of no resistance, to allow themselves to even get to a part of their imagination they never even knew was there. Let's go. Dragon, angels of the west, water element. Show me the energy of what the collective is feeling. Let's do this. How are you feeling emotionally, beloved? How are you feeling emotionally? How are you feeling emotionally? What's the energy? It's got to do with the attachment. If the prophet or prophetess tells you of something great to do, why would you not do it? 27. And it came out double. Rediscovering yourself. Let me go into it's 11:27 at that. Prince, ruler of Benjamin. Now, tribe of Benjamin does connect to ninth house energy, Sagittarius. Abidan. You see what it is that you have to walk away from or detach from. And in doing so, you're gifted with greatness and abundance. So why would you not? Abidan, number 27, a judge. Metaphysical meaning of Abidan. Abidan's father was a Gideoni, meaning of Gideon, destroyer of error, warlike. Benjamin, son of the right hand, means dexterous, skillful, expert, quick. Abidan, father of judgment, a judge, therefore stands in consciousness for a strong, influential thought of righteous discrimination or justice with power to execute its decisions. For this to come out as far as what you're feeling, card 27, walking away at 11:27, and this message here is speaking of justice. I don't have to say anything else. Abidan was first appointed chief man over the Benjamites in accordance with Jehovah's command to Moses, Exodus, for the purpose of numbering the people to find out how many men of the tribe were above 20 years of age and able to go to war. This also connects to abide, to continue in a fixed thought of God, the all good, the all well, to dwell in Christ's consciousness, abide. John 15, verse 7, if ye abide in me and my words abide in you, ask whatever ye will, ask whatsoever ye will, and it should be done unto you. Listen, if the prophetess tells you something great to do, why would you not do it? Source said we don't have to clarify this. You know what this is? Get it done. That's it. Let's go to what requires your attention and action. Look at this angel of balance guarding at the gate as I split the deck. Speaking of planting that seed that once you walk through, you're walking into all of this lusciousness to create more than where you were. But the key is you have to speak this into existence. You have to speak it into existence. That's all you're being asked to do. Speak it and write it into existence, rather. Don't overthink this. You got the thinking woman that landed on the table in reverse. all of those cards that just fell through is exactly what you have to walk away from. Even if this is just for the next 30 days when you're building a new habit. Because there was hostilities, goddess of the moon, the chariot, hostilities upright, goddess of the moon, the chariot in reverse, which is basically someone not trusting their intuition, that is speaking loudly to them about what it is that they have to walk away from. What needs attention and action? Show me the energy. Y'all play way too much. All tied up. Whatever this is that got you all tied up. What's the action here? It's coming through people who are envious of you. And you still have them around. See, that's the perfect ingredient to not move forward and to have your chariot stuck in the mud. What's the action? Walk through your door to personal healing and happiness. And I clearly saw the wolf card from the angels and ancestors about stepping into your alpha season, taking care of you. You went through this process, the drought and the fire, by yourself. And if you are one of those blissed beings who at least had one person with you, then this is the person you're rolling with. You know what I'm saying? When the rainbow comes and the purification comes, walking through the door to spirit. What's the energy you want them to connect to walk away from this? Anything that has them all tied up. For some of you, the word ate, A-T-E. This could be someone who's cooking you enjoy, or just being mindful that if you are surrounded by people that are not on that same vibration, to be mindful as to what it is that you're eating if it's from these energies. Regardless of who it is. Because that is the strongest form of alchemy after sex. It's through the food. They're both, I would say they're both just as equal, I would say, in terms of the transfer of energy. All right. The action is focus on what it is that you're building on, bringing harmony into the situation from the balance. You have here 22, the yin and yang. This is what I mean. So, I mean, y'all really, there you got 22, 22, and 30, guarding in the gate. Y'all are literally at the gate of meaning. This is definitely speaking on love. Seriously. For some of you, you're manifesting divine love. And some of you have to open yourself up to receiving that love. I mean, come on. It's right there. Mm-hmm. I'm hearing if you're no longer with that person, any of their items that you still have, you have to let it go. You have to release that. Because you're holding on to their energy. And some of y'all, you know, you may be cool with, you know what I'm saying? If a person you're connected to, they keep certain things of their past, the energy is energy, beloved. Why are you holding on to these situations of people that you're no longer connected to? You're blocking the way for what is coming in. I don't care what it is or how much it costs. Because this love, you can't even put a price on that. You think melanin costs? What's some of this? 30, 22, 33, 44. Yo. This love for some of y'all is connected to an ascended master life path. 1138. This is wild right here, though. 19, rest and rejuvenation. Woman holding the heart. What's at the top? The thinking man. 46 connects to the strong and mighty one, which is also Sekhmet's energy. So you have very powerful forces, celestial beings that are surrounding you at this time to remove and help you to move past the emotional connection that you have to these situations that at one point you thought you could never get over. And some of y'all also have to get that out of your perception too. You know what I'm saying? Where you that's the thing about potential. You could see someone's potential, but if they're not willing to do that within 24 hours, don't allow yourself to wait 48. I'm just saying, it's your life. But this here love that's coming in, that's waiting for you. Tell me more. It requires their attention and action. Show me this energy regarding this. What is this? The moon. The moon to your sun, the sun to your moon. You see this, right? The integration right here. 18. The shadow. And the whoa. I'm telling you. Y'all see what's happening. Do whatever you want to do. Okay? Do whatever you want to do. I just said the sun to your moon, the moon to your sun, and the sun card is right here at the bottom of the deck. And it said it's on its way. It's on its way. And there go the Empress with the sacral chakra, but there's a card in between. You're gonna have to clear these obstacles and challenges. Because it's time to produce the life and connection to your divine power. You see her hair? That's significant too. The electricity that's flowing through you, so that way you can manifest this immediately. Emotionally withdraw. There we go. You can choose to hold on to this or allow your abundance to come in. There's more water than land when it comes to this planet. The moon to your sun and the sun to the moon. Clarify this. You're getting a lot of clarity from your dreams right now, especially air signs. Five of Wands. It's the obstacles and challenges card. What's this Five of Wands in connection to the shadow? Regarding all tied up in this envy with the yin and yang. What needs your attention has to do with that meeting of the subconscious mind. The meeting with the subconscious mind. Pluto breaking through psychological barriers. Breaking through psychological barriers. Through endings. For some of you, what's standing in between you and your creative expression has to do with this Five of Wands. The energy of every man for themselves and the way it affected you. This one over here is the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel. Karma, Dharma, divine order. And for that to land here, on top of walking away, that is the action. Once again, 1144. With the Four of Wands, 1111. Four of Wands speaks of a wedding celebration. Mainly celebration is coming through, mainly as celebration. Let's see. Eight of Swords. Which had to do with what's grounding you. For some of you, this is a comfort zone you got to step out of. So you want to look at your South Node as you're manifesting for this new moon in Capricorn. Because there are gifts you can use from the past, from the lessons that you've learned. You have to integrate that part, okay? The Magician. That's the final piece. Three of Pentacles, Mars in Capricorn, which is where it is right now. Let me see here. What's this Eight of Swords? What's this Eight of Swords? When you stand your ground and appreciate the life you live, you got the Ace of Wands once again, which is over here in this position of your current thoughts and perception. You have it here. And this is what came out. As far as the Eight of Swords, you're well aware, okay, of who you are. And your intuition, High Priestess, has been speaking loudly to you once again. You see their eyes, they're both closed, but one is being able to see through it all, which is very similar to what we were saying here in terms of the Ace of Wands and this woman holding a coin, which represents Capricorn energy. You don't need any more time and space to see what this is that you're attached to, that you have to walk away from, that constantly puts you in the cycle of being tied up and placing your desires on hold. Or that you notice that as you get connected to this energy, things begin to slow down. Or you become extremely anxious or depressed when this energy is around. It's time to cut that cord. It's time to cut it. Cut it loose. Because that's what you're intending to do. being there, you're doing the complete opposite. All right. Where are you guiding them to direct their energy and intentions? Speaking of intentions, where are you directing them to? Where are you directing them in regards to their energy and intentions? Where are you directing them to in regards to the energy and intentions? (237), we have the journey of Archangel Shamuel. Ooh-wee. Let's look at Archangel Shamuel. That was the wrong book. You recognize the books you have to close along this journey. That's all you got to do. Just close the book. Say thank you. 37. Emotions of desire, life force, energy. The powerful Archangel Shamuel is holding a beautiful sphere of golden light at the solar plexus, which is the location of your third chakra and the center of your life force energy. Call your power back to you. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. And as far as your rising desires and primal needs, the angel of love came through with this tower for you to move on. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. Being that it came up upright, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. That's quite enthusiastic. This tower is this disruption is quite enthusiastic, okay? It pulls the rug from beneath your feet. And if you got anything that you've been sweeping under the rug, that's going with it too. Gratefully so. This is a great time to move towards completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. Let's see. The new moon is on a Thursday. You can work with the Jupiter hour, definitely work with the Saturn hour, and the sun's hour. You can work with those 3 hours for tomorrow when it comes to you manifesting. When it comes to you manifesting for this new, it's 1:44:02. That's that. You can just look up the planetary hour, Google planetary hour, put in your location. Okay? And read those manifestations that you are writing down on paper with the pencil during the sun hour, Jupiter, and Saturn hour. That's just coming through. So let's see what 237 is. Confidence in your abilities. That's what it indicates. Confidence in your abilities. You're on the right path. Let nothing stop you from achieving success. You're getting the proper ideas to shape your world that is in your hands. Okay? This is guaranteeing success. This is guaranteeing success. 145:22. Tell me more here. Where do you want them to direct their energy and intentions? Their destiny. Why did it show up in this position? That's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. But okay, it landed right on top of suffering and silence. They're saying whatever this is, okay, has been pulling on your life force energy. This is what you have to walk away from and recognize that this is helping you to develop, the heart chakra. This is helping you to develop your intuitive instincts. Okay. Some of you have been more instinctual rather than intuitive in the ways of you moving forward in life that cause you to take one step forward and 50 steps back. Why is this here in reverse? The Star card. And as I mentioned to y'all, the word hope is on here. Don't hope for something to change. Change it. And some of you have been hoping for a situation to change that is not. And all it's been doing is blocking your destiny. You're in the position of the star crafter. To bring the celestial into the terrestrial. And begin this new beginning. But you have to take a leap of faith here. This is why this wheel is in reverse. Because there's something, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, it's destiny, but in order for you to get here, you have to apply that action to achieve your destiny, to get on your path. You have to make the moves. This is not just going to land in your lap. And for some who feel as though that certain situations land in their lap, no. There was a divine order that led to you reaching this moment. All of it requires action. And we have the crown chakra. Learning from spiritual experiences and seeing the vision clearly. Activation of the pineal gland being the light of the body. $717. Leading you into material and spiritual prosperity. And the reciprocity thereof. 1155 on the timer. What's on the top? Solar plexus. There you go. Your life force energy. Some of you definitely sun gaze tomorrow too. Wow. Let's get an angels and ancestors message advice for that, for this section here. Angels and ancestors, when it comes to where you're asking them to direct their energy and intentions, what's the advice, angels and ancestors of the collective? Child, that was fast. Surround yourself with protective energy. Be devoted and committed. And you see the sage at the tree right there speaking the sun gazing. Be devoted and committed to that message in regards to working with the sun hour, the Jupiter hour, and the Saturn hour when it comes to your manifestations. And feel loved and comforted by Mother Earth, assisting you to birth the new. And there go that high priestess energy again with my eyes closed. Honor your inner knowing. Honor what you now know. Some of y'all in here fired up with your passion being ignited. Continue from there. You know what I'm saying? Continue from there. We almost wrapping this message up. Okay. As far as what are you being asked to let go of and let flow? What's the energy? What's the energy? I mean, come on. Deceiving yourself. This Sun card came out in reverse. Come on, yo. What you need to let go of is whatever it is that's not helping you when it comes to your identity, first and foremost, your life purpose, and your immortal spirit. And to stop deceiving yourself here. What is this? You have the thinking man. So we have here, for some of you, you have to get out of your own way and overthinking a situation. And then we have hostilities. And also having to do with when it comes to you taking this next step. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need to be focused or even thinking about what anyone has to say about what you're doing and the way you're doing it. And I was also getting a message earlier where some of you may be around certain people that use death to manipulate you to stay around. First and foremost, I highly suggest that they seek some form of help, but you have to disconnect from that energy. And if you're someone who is on this spiritual journey, depending on who it may be that moves this way, you let them know then when you step into that space, then at that point we'll be able to have a conversation that we could have had while he was still here in the physical. You won't hear nothing else. Okay? So thinking man. Why is the thinking man here with the sun in reverse? Patience. It's time to let go of situations and people who have been rushing you. They may not even verbally state that state certain things as far as them rushing you, but you may feel rushed when you're around this energy. Pay attention. Balance. Whoever this is or whatever this is that you feel that your equilibrium is off, it's time to move. Final message. What is the outcome of the current energy here? Magician in the mirror, getting to the root of whatever this is that you were suffering in silence about, feeling conflicted and defeated in the past, but now you're aware of this allowing you to see and appreciate yourself and your journey. The outcome is it landed right on top of moving on. We have here financial constraints. What about it? 13 is a transformation of that, but you got to walk through the gate. Got to walk through the gate. What's the energy here? You're about to receive many possibilities. Many doors are about to open up for you, beloved, when it comes to any financial constraints you may be experiencing. And I feel as though this is going to be powered up by this inspiration of love that's going to allow you to move on mentally. And you're going to see that these doors open because your mind is clear. Okay? Victory. Ashe. There it is. There it is. 155.13 on the timer. I was just about to say this is an Ace of Swords energy, but 155 is the Ace. It does correspond to the Ace of Swords. Okay. Let me go to the angels and ancestors for a final message. Thank you all. appreciate you, Daniel. Ashe. Come on. Guardian angel, you are not alone. For your final message. Stand your ground. You got it here 2 times. Okay? You're moving mountains right now. You're seeing either you're moving them or you're on top of it, seeing things from a higher perspective. Your guardian angels are here to assist you. You are not alone. To stand your ground. 56, 156, 16. This tower here is coming in. Okay? To help you to move on. Let's get this message from the guardian angel. And we'll close out our messages here. Blessings and love to all of you. Amina, I see you. Guardian angel, watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. The guardian angel card shows the white feather that has become known as the guardian angel's business card. Whenever a white feather appears in your life and or this card appears in a reading, it's a message to say your guardian angel or ancestor guides are particularly close at this time and are there to support you with their love. If you have asked for help with a particular situation, know that there is divine intervention in the works. And they're saying this is one of the feathers that is showing up to you as well. The way you hear this message, this is that feather as the guardian angel. Your ancestors are surrounding you at this time. Extended message. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in all their past lifetimes and will be there in all lifetimes to come. So know that you are never alone and never will be alone. This card is a huge reminder that there is always help and support available to you. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all of your endeavors. In order to fully receive their support, first ask for it, then surrender to the process. Know that whatever unfolds will be for your highest greatness. Ashe. Ashe. And that's on page 103. The Magician, the Fool, the Empress, or the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. Either way, abundance is here. So, have a wonderful evening. Some of you, this is your rising hour. Wherever you may be located, know that I love you all. And I'll see you on the next message. Tomorrow will be the new moon in Capricorn vibes. Yeah. Ciao, my loves.